Hello viewers, I welcome you once again to Zondex TV. My name is Tinashe Chingwaru. Today I'm with my colleague Gina Mota.
Hello viewers, and I welcome you once again. My name is Gina Mota, and I've been away for quite some time, but now I'm back, and I'm back with a bang. So
today we just decided to have some fun, girl-to-girl talk. We're going to be talking about love and relationships,
beauty, health,
dreams, and fashion.
Yes.
So stay tuned. On the matter of love and relationships, Gina, what's your take?
Oh, my take on, okay. Love and relationships. Those are two complicated issues in life. But I believe that love is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
And all of us, we all want to be in a certain relationship with somebody that we share mutual feelings, and obviously we will be loving each other. So I believe it's a good thing.
Yes, we go out, watch
Yeah.
movies,
Talk.
cuddle, and all that stuff. But sometimes it can take a strain in your life, you know that?
Yes.
Especially in the beginning when you're not sure with the relationship where it's going or what intentions does this person have for you. How do you really know if that somebody loves you?
For me, from my own perspective, for you to know, I think it starts from inside of you. Everything starts from you. I believe and I think that with someone who is approaching you, from that moment, you can actually feel that this guy is for real. You can feel it from the way he talks.
I agree.
From the way he is walking towards you. You can actually feel it. But what matters now is how we do afterwards.
Okay.
You get my point?
I get your point. For me, I like the attention. When someone is giving me 150% attention,
Yes.
if someone is coming to me, we have to bring it all.
Yes.
If you are doing one step in, one step out, and then I can see this
Now,
person is not for
there's
real.
trust issues and the
Yeah.
insecurities. And I believe that trust issues and insecurities, like what you've mentioned, that you need 150% of attention. I'm also like that. Like, if you're on to me, but with me now, what's different is I don't want someone to be so much obsessive over me.
Okay.
Someone who's like taking me for granted, like every time he wants to be with me,
No,
but
that's not
not the good type of love. You get
Like
my point.
overprotective.
Like overprotective. He's possessive. Now he don't want me to follow even my dreams. He don't want me to be with my friends. Now he's all over me. You know, I want attention, but I want it to be 50-50. I want it to be balanced. That's me.
Me, I just want to know that wherever you are thinking of me.
Yes.
I'm the first person that you are thinking when you wake up. I'm the last person that you're thinking when you sleep.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to being all over me, I need my space because I need to
Yes.
work. I need to be with my other friends. As much as we're in a relationship, and you also have to be very secure
Yes.
that we are in love. I love you, and you
And-
love me. But we've got our own different lives.
Yes, and also what I've noticed in most of us women is we sometimes get too much attached in the fact of marriage, of a relationship, of being. We are too scared to be alone. You know, on the matter of love and relationships, sometimes if it's not too healthy for you, if the relationship isn't healthy at all, sometimes women we are so scared to get out.
I once read something that was saying, if you are in a relationship with someone because you are lonely,
Yes.
then it's not a relationship. It's bound to fail.
Yes.
You should be in a relationship because that's what you want to be in a
Yes.
relationship.
Yes.
Or you don't have to go in a relationship with an intention to get married to that person, with an intention to just let it flow.
Let it flow, yes.
And
Let it
let it
flow.
go.
Let it flow and let it go. And also, like, what I want to tell, like, to other girls out there is, you just have to recognize the red flags when a man is approaching you. Like what I've mentioned earlier, that most of us, we are ending up in these unhealthy relationships, abusive relationships. Now it's affecting our mind state, our careers. It's affecting our families as well. So I believe that we really need to educate ourselves and learn more about relationships and love.
100% Gina. Because when we ignore those flags,
Yes.
and let's say you've got some insecurities or you're not sure about someone in the first place, then you ignore all those red flags. They will have a toll in the future.
Yes.
Maybe 3 months, 4 months down the line, those things that you were ignoring, you find out those are the things that really mattered. You should have stuck with your instinct. This person is wrong because you felt it in the beginning.
Yes.
Now you found yourself, why did I
Yes.
ignore them? Then you go into depression.
Yes, depression, and now it would be like one hell of a thing. So,
Some call it instinct,
yes.
some call it but I believe whatever it is, you must learn to follow that. Don't ignore your heart.
Yes, that's true. And also, don't follow your heart and follow your guts. Your guts, sometimes I believe they tell you that no, this is the right thing to do and this is the wrong thing to do altogether. So I believe in this relationship and love thing. We all want it, but sometimes if it's not good for you, it's better to be single.
Or have a
Yes,
balance.
yes, or have a balance.
If it's not good for you, remain single.
Remain single.
Okay, if it's good, then you go out.
It doesn't mean that we are saying all this because there are not good men out there.
There's good guys and
They
bad guys.
are.
Believe me.
They are, yes, they are. We all come from somewhere in our past.
And don't
That-
treat Mr. Right,
Right.
because of Mr. Bed wrong.
Yes.
Because Mr. Bed was Mr. Bed. Everyone, I think you must just give fresh start. But it's difficult to do though.
It is difficult. You know, these men, sometimes they put us in a very difficult position that it will be a disadvantage for other men now coming our way, because if you've treated me bad, obviously my state of mind will start believing that every man out there is that
Up to
is
get
like
me,
that.
up to
And
get
I
me.
believe that it all starts from our fathers and mothers as well, that if we have love inside our home, you know, if we are watching our parents loving each other, us also as children will grow up knowing what love is.
Now me, I'm a different person when it comes to parents and stuff like that. Because I never had like that
Yes.
experience of seeing people in love. But
In
I believe
love.
everyone, you can create your own happiness.
Yes.
You can create anything that you want. When it comes to that bad guys,
Yes.
they're just born like that. You can
just-
see his
yes.
father is a very respectable man. He's very loving. But the
But
son can
the
just
son-
turn out
yes,
like
yes,
that.
Yes,
And
yes.
there's nothing we can...
So I think and believe that it all comes from within us. Love is the deepest feeling that comes from right within us, that is beautiful and that can overflows, and when it overflows, it can
Produce
be,
something
it can produce
magnificent.
magnificent, fruitful feelings.
And if someone is in love, you can see them glowing, smiling.
Yeah,
If the wrong button, just press the wrong button.
that's true.
When you press the wrong button, then everything just goes whoosh.
That's true.
So love is like that. It can take you to this place and it can take you to that place
Yes.
in a moment.
Yeah. Okay, viewers.
Welcome back, viewers. We've been talking about love and relationships. Now it's time for us to talk about an important subject that we usually ignore: health. Health plays an important part in our lives, Gina. How do you maintain your health?
Whew. It really does play an important role in our lives, but it's also a challenge. But what's good about it is you just have to make fun of it. You know, eat right, eat good food, drink lots of water. And the only thing that I like about it, like how I do my things, is I go to the gym sometimes.
Okay.
I really love it.
Me too, I love the gym. And I don't want to be overweight, I don't want to be
Yes.
underweight, I just want to maintain a certain
Yes.
type of
sexy
body.
sexy look. Yeah.
which is difficult sometimes because I love eating.
It is.
But mostly I love eating fruits and lots of water. But one thing I don't like to do is stress. Because when I stress, I get pimples. And
I once had that. When I was being stressful with a certain part of my life, you know, I had a bad skin actually.
when you have a bad skin, you can't go on camera, you can't take nice pictures.
Yes.
And people, most of us, we neglect multivitamins.
Yes.
Multivitamins are very essential.
Really.
I'm telling you. because every day we are eating food and we are neglecting some of those nutrients.
Yes.
So
and
if
they
you,
are there. Yeah,
if you eat whatever you're eating and then you drink your multivitamins,
Yeah.
you see your system is balanced.
Yeah.
Some people think they're a bit pricey, but I think they're better than going to the doctor.
Yeah, I think so too. And like what you've mentioned earlier about stress, stress it's a big thing and a big issue. It causes a lot of things in life. You know, I once suffered from stress myself,
Really?
and it affected my health up to a point that I ended up thinking that I had a heart problem, and every time I had chest pains, and it affected me up to a point that I couldn't even do some of the things that I needed to do in life, and these severe headaches and a lot of stuff. So I believe that in life and as girls and as human beings, we just need to keep fit
And take time off. Take time off of everything.
Yes.
Just give yourself a break, because if you work too much, 12 hours, 15 hours, 3 years, no
Yes.
rest, you're definitely going to be old soon.
Okay, so besides gym and taking rest, how do you maintain your health?
Me, I swim. I'm saying I'm like a jack of all trades. I
Yeah.
can swim. I love being in the outdoors.
Okay.
So sometimes I go to the beach, I swim. Sometimes just taking a walk. And sometimes just being there at the beach alone,
Yeah.
fresh air, taking time to collect. I think that it collects me. It
Yes,
collects me when
me
I'm getting
too,
scattered.
me too.
There is times when everything is just getting out of control. I'm getting scattered. I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
When I go there and I call it me time. Everyone will tell you, I call it me time. When I'm in my me time, I'm just alone, recollecting,
Yes.
trying to see, okay, how can I refocus? Because at the end of the day, my health is the most important treasure.
Yes.
You can have money, you can have love, but if you don't have health, I'm telling you.
Yeah, me too. I love, like, when I'm being stressed. I've got a weakness actually that I sleep a lot, and I believe it's a bad thing.
It is.
Because it is a bad thing, because sometimes I don't even feel hungry. I just want to sleep. But how I manage that, some people call
Call
it
your friends.
it's awkward. No. Sometimes I don't even call anybody, because I believed, I don't know if it's the past or present. I believe that sometimes I just need to be myself, like what you've just mentioned. I go to the beach and I relax. I go to the park. I jog. I take walks, and I also cycle. So I believe that nature, it really takes part of my life. Mostly, I'm a very
nature
adventurous person.
You must try the spa also.
Yes.
That mud bath.
Yeah.
Mud bath, the spa, for me.
And I believe that one day I will be one of the girls who said, okay, when I'm stressed, I'm just going to Dubai just for shopping, you know, the retail therapy. I really love that. And also, what I needed to add on this topic of health is we really need to practice
Okay.
health, and that it is a very, very difficult thing to do, but we really need to abstain and practice safe sex, because people are dying out there, and people are having STIs and STDs and HIV and AIDS, and it's really sad to see youth, people our age, dying.
I did not see that point coming, but I think it's an excellent point.
Yes.
Because there's one mistake that you can make to your health, like if you have unprotected sex with someone that is positive, and then you also get positive, right then your health, you've jeopardized it for the rest. So it's better to be cautious.
And it really can affect you up to a point that maybe you can't even do whatever you wanted to do. It lowers your self-esteem. I've seen people dying,
And someone said, I think it was you one day, you said stress increases your chances of having cancer.
Yes, it really does. I read this other book. I don't know. I'm forgetting who wrote it, but I think it's Angela Wu. I forgot, but she really said and enlightened that stress. If you stress a lot and you can't, that's why they say if you go to the gym and sweat and even hit a punching bag, you let out the stress. So now, if you don't have anything or to let out the stress, and you keep it in. It affects your cells, your blood cells, and then it will create some clots inside your body and your head and your brain. So if you've got clots, blood clots inside your head and your brain, it will affect your brain, and then you end up having brain trauma, brain cancer, and a lot of things. So I believe that health is really a
Psychological, emotional. There's so many types. So we have to be very healthy in all types of levels and angles.
That's true.
Viewers, we'll be right back.
Welcome back, viewers. So Tinashe, now we're going to talk about fashion. What's your take on fashion?
Personally, I love fashion. It's that thing that makes me go, wow, 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 wow. I love talking about fashion. I think you can see from my expression now. But there's a lot of things that we must consider when it comes to fashion. It's not just dressing up, buying a dress, then you put it on. Buying techies, you wear them. No. You have to coordinate. You have to know, are we in winter? Are we in summer? Is it spring? And then when you do that, you also have to know, ndikuenda kubasa ere? Ndikuenda kuchechi ere? Ndikuenda kuclub ere? Where am I going? Because ndakapfeka outfit yekuchechi kuclub afshaita.
And pawataura izvozvo ndabva ndanakidzwa because there is, okay, first of all, this segment and this topic is quite interesting. Fashion kwandiri zvangu, it represent the way you are. Actually, ukasvika pavanhu vanotanga kuona kuti uri munhu akaita sei, depending nekupfeka kwaunenge wakaita. And sometimes even though tienda kumaparties, it's not always a mini skirt inoratidza kuchena, you know.
You can be sexy in a nice
like
body
what you're doing right now.
Dress.
Like you're wearing your skirt, it's so flare and nice and everything. It's not about showing too much skin, you know. And I love your hair actually.
Thank you.
And your top is so flourish. And with this summer that we are in here in Cape Town, I believe that wearing shiri
colorful
out there, like with this spring, it brings so much into
Gina,
us.
personally, I take fashion very serious. Because one time, if you're looking for a job, do you know it's 10 times harder for someone who's trashy to get a job than someone who's looking nice. And when we're saying you're looking nice, we're not saying go and buy expensive stuff, go and buy, no. Whatever you have, make sure you accessorize it, you coordinate it, know where you're going.
I but just to add on that part, makeup. Oh my God. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but even my tirwai.
You're perfect. You can say you're perfect, darling. Why you can say you're perfect?
I don't think so.
You're allowed to. No, you must think so. You're allowed to.
It's not like I want to look like Tyra Banks, but I'm just being Gina Mota. But I believe with my eyebrows, and these foundations, it doesn't need to look like Cobra.
Like every year or every my 19s they had what they were doing, my 20s they had what they're doing. So if you're still doing 90s in the 20s,
you need to wake up from that sleep that you're in. And also cleanliness is next to godliness. Even if you look good on the clothes that you're wearing, without you smelling nice,
shave. Okay. Make use of
oh my God. Shave. Okay, I love that part. Okay, yes, I'm shaving. Oh my God. And we love sleeveless.
In fact, shaving.
No. Roll-on yaka cheaper, guys. Roll-on is as cheap as it can go for 10 rand or even below that. Just need to roll it on, man.
If you smell nice, you don't have to wear anything expensive. If you are looking simple, clean, just not
Mvura, we need water. Especially, I don't want to mention any names or whatever, but takuzikanwa patinosvika, kuti apa pasvika munhu akadai so apa nekuda kwesmell imwe yatinenge tinwa.
And then there's effect yokuti wasvika so then ubvanzi uri muzimba no
iyoyo inyaya yemaitiro atinenge tichiita zvinhu tina maitiro ukageza munhu pane zvimwe zvinhu zviri kuitika so zvekuti we don't just want to get deep into it but we all know ourselves.
Let's get deeper.
Okay, must we go deeper
yes,
now?
Let's go deeper.
Pane imwe nyaya yatanga tasirira boots kunwa kwetsoka vanhu vamwari kunwa kwetsoka we need to put pane powder foot powder yakachipa foot powder iyoyo inoiswa futi pai kutsoka tsoka dzodzo look all nice patinosheva pai roll on iyoyo yakanaka and zvinhu zvakaita sema baby powder akachipa kungoaisawo pamiri pako
they bring that freshness.
Especially vakadzi tine macaves akawandisa mumwiri medu we have too many caves in our bodies we just need to put those powder just to keep it dry we are like especially if it's hot
and my accessories.
Yes, and these perfumes we need them and accessorize,
Accessorize, like you,
like
Gina,
me,
I
love
earrings.
natural, but that doesn't mean that I don't have I can't accessorize. I put my natural beads. It brings out the vibe.
It still brings out the statement. For me, I want to be that formal, sleek, not too much. Less is more.
Yeah, less is more. Yeah,
because when you've got,
it doesn't have to be more.
Keep it simple.
Gold, silver, bronze, brown, everything now beads. Okay.
Keep it simple.
We just need to leave it there. Okay.
Margins Weira. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. We are still chatting with my colleague Gina Mota, and we're going to be talking about dreams now. Yes. Gina, what's your take on dreams?
Oh, dreams. This is one of my favorite topics, actually, because I'm one of the people who love dreaming. But what I love about myself is I end up recognizing what I'm dreaming about. Mm-hmm. Most of my times I'm dreaming. And I dream of big things. I don't dream of
small things.
Because I believe that in this life that we are in, we all were created for a purpose. Yes.
I think also that's what brings us here.
Yes.
You have a dream. I have a dream.
Yes.
Especially of being in TV. Now we are pursuing it.
Yes.
We want to find what was the purpose of us being created in the world.
Yes.
Where is that? This one person said, if you find the reason why you are on earth.
Yes.
Magnificent.
Magnificent, yes, exactly.
I was born to talk to the people. I was born to inspire people. I was born to motivate people. I was born to leave a mark.
Yeah, but in this life, it's not easy for you to recognize your dream. I once heard that. I had a lot of things. Your family will be like expecting you to do some other things that is totally different from what you're thinking and what you're believing that you can do. So, but inside of you, inside there is this part of your body that is telling you, and this voice that is telling you that you can do this. And what I know is you can actually see the pictures of what you can do.
Every individual has that one.
I remember I was about 3 or 4 years, and everyone used to see me, and they would say, "Oh, this one, she's a photogenic." My grandmother used to like to call this photographer, this local famous photographer, to come and take pictures. And I would swing, I would make poses. I didn't even know what I was doing that time. But growing up and going to church, being this young girl, I used to be in percussion band, that we used to sing. We were playing this. Yes. Yeah, I was very young. And when we were at church, we were like singing, and if there is a drama, I would be on top. So, and I started recognizing that, no, man, I know I can do maths, but I can do maths or in front of people.
Okay.
Or in front of a camera. But it's not easy, eh?
But it's not.
But yeah, I am.
But one thing I want to also urge is, it's never easy. Nothing is easy in the world.
Yes.
If you're getting something easy, something is wrong. If you want to pursue something, if you have a dream, let's say you feel something inside you, go for it.
Yes.
Push.
Yes.
Wake up early. Don't listen to what anyone is saying.
Yes.
Because that zeal, only you can feel it. Nobody else can feel it.
Yeah.
So if you listen to voices, they will tell you can't do. And then you believe that you can't do. You are letting yourself down. And you will never, ever forgive yourself. You will live with that regret that maybe if... I remember one time I was supposed to go for an audition and I didn't go. And then they took this girlie. When I was seeing her on TV that time, I was saying I could have done better than that.
Yes.
I can do better than that.
Yes.
That, I always think maybe it was my turning moment. But no matter how many times you fall,
Yes.
dust yourself up, pick yourself, and you move.
Yes, that's true.
It doesn't matter. I like, it doesn't matter. Pep's drink, 7 Up,
Yes,
7
yes,
Up.
7 Up.
7
Yeah,
Up.
7 Up.
First
Yeah.
up, second up, third up, I don't know.
Yes.
Just go, get up and pursue. And it seems impossible every day, but me,
Yeah.
I never lose hope.
Yes, never lose hope in life. And what I know on this dream topic is also you need to plan. Also, you need to plan from the first thing that you do in the morning. Write down. Plan your things and surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who can motivate you, who can uplift you, even if they're not going to give you a cent. But
And if you want to be in the movies, play with directors, play with film
Yes.
school students.
Yeah.
Don't play with people that are playing soccer.
Yeah.
Because the dreams are different.
yes.
So for me, before the presenting thing and stuff like that, I always used to say, I want to be a presenter. And people would say, hi, it's impossible. It's not like that. But if you meet the right people, the right company, nothing is impossible.
Yeah, and growing up, like what Tina is saying, if you meet the right people, yeah, for you to meet the right people, I believe in the law of attraction, actually. As for myself, I believe in the law of attraction that you get what you think of. What you think of is what you get. So if you think of getting on top,
I like that.
you get on top. But if you think that, okay, and also one thing that I was about to forget is procrastination. You know, just planning, and when it gets to the time, I was once I'm guilty of that, because some part of my life I was procrastinating. Like if I want to go, I would apply for an audition, but if the day comes, I'll be like, okay,
Maybe
no,
I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough. Oh, my hair. Oh,
You make excuses. There's no
Yeah.
time for excuses for a person with dreams.
Yes.
If you have a dream, you wake up early.
Yeah.
You go and knock doors. You go and ask questions.
Yes.
You push.
great people comes from
One thing that I
nothing.
know for sure is nothing is impossible.
Yes.
Impossible comes from the word possible. I am possible.
Yes, and also before we go to another break is there are great people in life. Great people like in the film industry, there are people like Danai Gurira. In soccer, there are many people like there's this guy like Usain Bolt. They all started from nothing, but they had a dream. They had a certain dream that they had, and they had to pick themselves up. And if you read their stories, and if you hear them talking,
And there's also this great guy
Yes.
also. He is a dreamer. That person, when I was seeing his video on YouTube, I was so inspired. He's Godfrey Madanire from Dreamworld.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
came to South
yeah.
Africa with nothing.
Yes.
Now he's wines, books,
yes,
companies.
Yeah.
It's endless. The list is
Surround
endless. Him
yourself
can
with
be
those
you.
people.
There's nothing
Yes.
impossible.
Yes.
Yes.
So, viewers, it was lovely chatting with you, and also you, my friend and
Thank
colleague.
you.
I learned a lot, and I hope you also learned.
We had a
lot.
fabulous time.
We had a fabulous time.
And we hope you also had a fabulous
Yes.
time. But now it's time for us to say goodbye until we meet again. We'll find other subjects to come and discuss. You can also email us, or you can also send your messages, or if you want us to tackle a topic that you want us
yes.
to come and talk about, the door is always welcome.
Yes.
Gina,
Thank you very much, Tina, for having me. It was a while.
from the
And-
producers.
Yes, and the whole crew is good.